All right, some big news in the real estate market today, and I'm going to go over this information so you guys are best informed on what's going on in the real estate market. Realtor.com just released their mid-year report. This is something they don't typically do, and they just revised their forecast for 2022 in the housing market. And I'm going to take you through some key points to make sure you guys understand what this means for buying and selling in today's market. So if that interests you guys, stick around because we're getting after it right now. Hey, if you're new to this channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, working, playing, breathing, the good, the bad, and the ugly about living in Ann Arbor, Michigan, then go ahead and tap that bell and hit that subscribe button so you're the first to learn about the current market right here in Ann Arbor. Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back. My name is Eric Meldrum and I'm a team leader and licensed realtor with True Living Real Estate Group right here in Ann Arbor, and we're helping people just like you and you and you and you who are thinking about making a move to Ann Arbor, and we want to help you do just that. So whether you're making a move in 1 month or 1 year from now, it doesn't matter. You guys got to get a hold of us. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, even schedule a Zoom link on my Calendly down below, and we'd be happy to help you guys make a smooth move to Ann Arbor, Michigan. All right, so big news in the real estate market. As I said, Realtor.com just released their mid-year forecast, and they've updated and revised this information, and it's absolutely astounding to me what we've been hearing in the news and what I've been hearing, from a lot of my clients who are just kind of nervous about buying and selling right now. Is this goes into a completely different direction. Everybody is saying, hey, we're going to see a recession. We're going to see, kind of the market correct itself, come back down. And although I agree with that, I agree and sympathize with those thoughts, the data is telling us otherwise. And here is the big thing. So when Realtor.com compiled this in the beginning of the year, they had predictions, and that went out to the entire year of 2022. Here we are in June, mid-June, when I'm shooting this, and they've already revised their revised their forecast for the entire year. Now, here are some key indicators that we've been looking at. In the beginning of the year, Realtor.com said that the existing median sales price appreciation is going to go up 2.9%. Now, that's how fast homes are appreciating and how much home values are increasing over the year. Updated to today, mid-year, they're stating that the appreciation and home prices are going to go up 6.6%. That's crazy to me. If we thought last year was a crazy market in appreciation and home values were going to go up, we're already starting to see. So question you might be asking yourself is, how can home prices continue to go up if interest rates are that high? Historically, if interest rates go up, home prices come down. Well, we're going to get into that in a second, but it's not the case on the predictions and the forecast for what Realtor.com is looking at. And the chief economist officer actually shot a video on this. I'll put the link in below. It was actually really informative to take a look at. And the existing home sales, they're estimating in the beginning of the year, they were going to be up 6.6%. So they were thinking this is going to be a rock star year. Home prices are going to go just a little bit up, but homes are still going to sell. Now they're estimating that it's going to be down 6.7%. Now, keep in mind, they're comparing this to last year. 2021 was a record year in real estate. We sold so many homes in that year because people were just capitalizing on, the value that they had and the equity they had in their home, and people were capitalizing on it. Now, there's going to be a little bit less homes selling, and this year will probably be the second best year in real estate in a very long time, but they're estimating that it's going to be down 6.7%. So less homes are going to sell from a record-breaking year before. This year is going to be really good, but it's going to be down a little bit. Here's the kicker here. Existing home sales for sale by inventory is going to be up 15%, which means we're going to have more inventory on the market. Okay. Not as many homes are going to sell, but we're going to have much more inventory on the market. In beginning of the year, they thought we were going to have an increase in inventory of about 0.3%. Now, that's nothing, right? It's fractional when in comparison, but we're going to get about 15% more inventory in the year. Interest rates, and this has been a hot topic for a lot of people, when looking at their mortgage payment. The mortgage rates we thought were going to be around 3.3%, 3.6. They are now estimated and forecasted to stay around 5%. Now, they just jumped up, and you hear a lot of this talk about what the Fed's doing, what the interest rates got going on. This is laser focused on mortgage rates. Okay, so mortgage rates have a direct impact with the Fed, but some of the Fed's increases, those only apply to like credit cards, private loans, and things that banks put out. Not all of the mortgage rates apply to what the Fed is doing. So, we're going to stay around 5% is what we kind of see here. Things could change, but we're predicting about 5%, over that. Now, some of this other data, single family housing starts and homeowner rate, it's kind of fractional, in the grand comparison. But here's the big data is the sales median price going up 6.6%. That's huge. Now, a couple of things I want you guys to take into the market if you're still looking to buy. If let's say you buy right now and interest rates go up, okay, well then you time the market right and you got a lower interest rate than comparing your purchase 3 months from now. Now, if you buy and let's say home prices go up, well then guess what? Congratulations, you timed the market correctly and you got a lower purchase price, and you're getting built-in equity as things appreciate. Now, let's say it goes the other way and you buy now and interest rates go down. Well, you can always refinance. Now, if you buy now and the home prices start to go down, well, here's the thing about real estate is historically, and we got to look at the trends in real estate. Most real estate, and I say most, but like 99.9% of real estate is going to appreciate over a longer period of time. If you're buying a house now, what's happening in a 1 to 3 to even 5 year period is probably not even on your radar in terms of your home price. Now, if it drops 25K in the next year because of a recession or some, force outside of our control, then that's fine. You don't have to sell your house. You don't have to do anything. You're going to have enough equity in there to not default on your mortgage. It's going to be okay. All right. So I think that's what a lot of, consumers, buyers, just get really hung up on is the fact that this perceived notion that prices are going to drop and the sky is going to fall. Well, once you buy that asset, you don't have to sell it. Or you can ride the wave, and in 10, 15 years, trust me, that'll be worth a lot more than you paid for it today. So a couple other things in this report, I'll put the link in the description below, but this goes over, kind of where the market has been and is going. They show, comparisons to March of 2022, December 21, and just kind of give you an idea of what that is. But those are the big things that I wanted to point out. The mortgage payment here too. And here's a little tip on how you can combat this mortgage interest rate increase. Is they've seen that the mortgage payment has gone up 55% year over year. That is pretty big jump, right? So what's happening for somebody that may have been approved for an $800,000 house at a 3.5% interest rate, now that the interest rates are in the mid fives, that purchasing power is probably down to like 600,000. All right, because of those two point increase, they've lost a lot of purchasing power, and because of they're trying to stick to a monthly mortgage payment. Here's one thing that I think we're going to see in the market a lot more of is if you go to a seller and their house has been on the market, which I think we're going to see a little bit more time on market, for some of these homes, because we're going to get more inventory and buyers are going to have some choices here. Sellers are going to want to make deals, right? They're going to want to capitalize on their equity in their house, and the prices are not going to come back down, right? They'll sit on the market and somebody out there will pay that price. Now, if you're a savvy buyer and you come in and make a deal with the property owner and says, hey, look, I'll give you your asking price for the property, but I'd like you to buy my mortgage rate down. This is a amazing tactic that we're bringing to a lot of our clients, because at the end of the day, we live off of the monthly mortgage, right? What's happening over, the grand scheme of this, so like the down payment or getting the property for, $25,000 less, that's not going to make a dent in your mortgage payment, right? $25,000 or even $50,000 less. I mean, we're talking maybe like $50 a month. But what if you could actually buy down the rate, and that rate buy down actually saved you hundreds of dollars per month in your mortgage payment? That's more impactful than trying to negotiate a lower purchase price on the property. And in the long run, you're going to save a ton of money on interest over the course of your mortgage. So that's a pro tip. Hopefully this helps, guys. As always, if you have questions, please drop in the comments below. I answer all of those. I want to be the best resource for you in making your move here to Ann Arbor. So don't forget to subscribe and tap that little bell so you're notified every time we come out with a new video. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.